A very good morning to all our Sports Today family members. Yesterday was very action-packed indeed. We saw the squads being announced for the Sri Lanka tour for the T20Is as well as the ODIs. But later on towards the night, we got the ultimate bombshell, and that was Hardik Pandya's 4-year marriage with Natasha Stankovic coming to an end. There was a statement that they released on Instagram, like they tried their level best to ensure that it would work, but then it just couldn't work out. And because of that, now they will be co-parenting Agastya in that sense. So that's why it is a huge dent in Hardik Pandya's confidence, because there were problems off the field. Now, unfortunately, they have been proven true. And imagine, he could not be there for the ODI series because of personal reasons. Yet, despite all of that, he was not given the T20I captaincy, knowing fully well, everybody probably knew that there was a problem off the field. And now, no T20I captaincy, now the marriage is also gone. It is tough being Hardik Pandya. You really have to feel for him. But the character of Hardik Pandya is such that in adversity, he bounces back. Imagine, amidst all the booing, amidst all the hate that he got, amidst all the problems that were there off the field, Hardik Pandya still delivered, along with 11 other people, the World Cup trophy. And because of that, you must salute Hardik Pandya's mental fortitude. But at this point in time, imagine, no T20I captaincy, problems off the field also. This is a really tough time, and you wish you don't get that. We all hope that Hardik Pandya is in a very strong mental space at this point in time. Yes, he's going to play the 3 T20Is also, 27, 28 and 30th. But then for the ODIs, he's not been there, and that is why he's been punished for it. That's why this kind of decision making and this kind of thing, you have to feel for him. Hardik Pandya has gone on the wrong end of the stick again, and which is why now you must question certain things that's going on. Not as far as the selection is concerned for the T20I and the ODIs. Abhishek Sharma and Rituraj Gaikwad, two contrasting names that were there. Rituraj Gaikwad had far more impact, and then you saw Abhishek Sharma score that 100 in the second T20I against Zimbabwe. But you can understand with Abhishek Sharma's case that yes, he showed intent, but then he didn't play well in the remainder of the 4 matches that were there. Rituraj Gaikwad, on the other hand, he was flexible, batted in the middle order and ensured that he got going. But both of them are not there for Sri Lanka. Why? Rituraj Gaikwad's omission seems to be very baffling for a simple reason. If he's not in the middle order, he can be your backup opener. But yet, Rituraj has not yet been considered, and that's why his omission for the entire Sri Lanka series will draw a lot of questions. Either in the Agarkar and Gambhir regime that we have got at this point in time, either the team will be looked at series by series, or is this an indication that this is mostly the team that you're looking at in mind for 2026? Only time will tell at this point in time. But one person who should be considered very lucky in that sense is Riyan Parag. Now, Riyan Parag has been mostly rewarded for his domestic performances and in the IPL. Yes, in the 2 T20Is against Zimbabwe, he didn't do well at all. He just managed a total of 29 runs of 30 balls and also managed just 5, he just gave away 5 runs in the 1 over that he bowled. Despite all of that, Riyan Parag is there in both the T20I and the ODI. Whether he'll fit into the playing 11, that is a different question altogether. Actually, if you look at the 11, all slots are done. Rishabh Pant will be your number 3. In ODIs, it's Kohli. What will happen to Riyan Parag? Is he going to get any game time? That itself is a big question. So, Riyan Parag's name, Shubman Gill as the vice captain in both the T20I and the ODI is an indication that they are looking at him as a leadership core heading into 2026. Baseball England back again in a big way, because 416 runs were scored and Ollie Pope hit a brilliant ton in this second test that's going on between England and the West Indies. But they actually created a record. 4.3 overs they raced to 50. That was how quick it was. I mean, they were thinking that they're playing a T20I instead of a test match. It's a typical England strategy that they have on flat pitches against weak bowling oppositions. Yes, it is agreed that fine, West Indies don't have a very intimidating pace bowling lineup like in India or in Australia. But at this point in time, West Indies have also been plagued with Shamar Joseph also clutching his hamstring, and that is why England made a lot of runs on day one of the second test. So, England are in the ascendancy and West Indies have an uphill task in hand. The athletics village that is there in Paris is all set to ensure that they get total environment compliance at this point in time. The main thing is no air conditioners. This is the major thing that the Paris Olympics village is going to have: sustainable environmental protection, and in order to ensure that this Olympics becomes very, very eco-friendly, no air conditioners. We'll be doing a separate package on that, so that is how Paris is gearing up for it. The conditions inside will be 6 degrees cooler than what it is on the outside. So they have got some very special arrangements in place in the Paris Olympics Games village. Let's see how that pans out. So, cricket action has taken a backseat at least for the next 8 to 9 days. We are building up to Paris. By this time next week, we will be doing the opening ceremony of Paris Olympics 2024. It is probably the last major big event that you've got in 2024. After that, you've caught up with the calendar after 3 years. So, Paris Olympics 2024, we'll be bringing you special videos every day as we build up to it. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.